Hi, we are the Youth Action Board, and today we are going to teach you about adultism.
Adultism is the prejudice and accompanying interpersonal and systemic discrimination against young people.
Adultism can happen on an interpersonal level, like when older adults make assumptions or judgments about younger people, called microaggressions, or when older adults exert power over young people and take away their agency. Adultism can also happen on a systemic level, like when rules, policies, and common practices disproportionately harm and exclude younger people.
Adultism is different from ageism, which is prejudice and discrimination against seniors. Adultism and ageism are two sides of the same coin, where folks are treated unfairly because of stereotypes about their age.
Some examples of interpersonal adultism include stereotypes of young people being called lazy, radical, or disruptive, and older adults dismissing or belittling young people, assuming that they know what's best for them. Also, older adults projecting their own experiences onto young people. Systemic adultism can look like landlords not wanting to rent to young people, students not having power in the school system, or it being harder for young people to get and keep jobs, leading to financial instability.
When I was 17, I got really sick. The doctors wrote me off as an anxious teen, trying to get out of school. It took a lot of advocating for myself to be taken seriously. I was finally able to see a specialist who diagnosed me with an autoimmune disease. My treatment was delayed because I wasn't taken seriously.
The idea that young people are lazy or bad with money leads to employers not considering them for higher paying jobs, and with less income, young people struggle to make ends meet, let alone save money. This reinforces the stereotype that young people are unmotivated and make poor financial decisions, creating a spiral that keeps us from getting out of poverty until we're older.
Here are some other examples of adultism that can pop up in everyday interactions.
Why don't we try the idea I suggested earlier?
We can't do that. You'll understand why when you're older.
Hey, I'm not feeling too well. Would you be able to cover the rest of my shift?
Back in my day, we didn't have sick time. We were on the farm every day tilling soil.
Hey, can I borrow a phone charger?
Your generation is always on your phone.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Are you really? You must just want to get out of school.
Adultism, when combined with other forms of biases like racism, transphobia, ableism, and classism, can be even more dangerous. It's important to understand how adultism can exist at the intersection of oppressions and impact youth with other marginalized identities disproportionately. With that being said, here are some examples of what not to do when collaborating with youth.
Don't fail to give young people the tools they need to succeed while expecting them to work the same as older adults. Don't undermine young people's perspectives or expect one young person to represent the views of all young people. Don't refuse disability accommodations due to young people being lazy, or ask youth to act as a stamp of approval on something without meaningfully incorporating their input or giving them enough time to contribute.
Here are some tips that we recommend for your collaboration with young people. Recognize that young people have lives and other responsibilities. Give folks time and support to understand the work. Treat all complaints with importance and be aware of power dynamics. Compensate young people for their time and valuable perspectives, especially if older members of the group are being compensated. Do the work of educating yourself on adultism instead of waiting for young people to tell you what you're doing wrong. Proactively create spaces for youth feedback. Learn how to take criticism with grace and see it as an opportunity to build stronger relationships. Realize the impact of young people on the world and the world on young people.
In conclusion, it's not just that you are or aren't adultist. Everyone has internalized adultism, even young adults. It's not about us versus them. It's about improving ourselves and our organizations. Next time you're working with a young person, take a second to think about what you're saying and how you can work together with this person on the same level.
Young people who aren't respected become adults who don't respect young people. Thank you for watching.